What's going on, boutique babies and baddies? Welcome back to Sharon's Nail Boutique and another nail video, watch me work video. And this is on my daughter in particular. I absolutely love how this set turned out. Please be a doll and hit that subscribe button. And while you're at it, please hit that notification bell so you could be reminded every time I upload a new one, y'all. So I'm actually using this new cuticle pusher and nipper that I picked up on Amazon from Escape. I'm not sure exactly how to pronounce that. Escape, I don't know exactly, but I spelled it out for you there. That's where you can find it. I will also leave the links for these in the description index below as usual. And I'm just going in gently and pushing all 10 back. This is a set that I did about a week ago, so she doesn't have too much grow out. So I'm just pushing back as much as that cuticle as I can, and the eponychium, not trying to push it too much because, like I said, it's only been a week, so she doesn't have too much grow out. So I'm just trying to etch whatever lifting she has, trying to get that off, and trying to etch whatever nail plate is exposed so that when we come in with our product, we have a nice clean scuffed up nail bed to put our product on. So I'm using my mandrel bit as well to rough up that surface so we have something scratchy to adhere it to. I told my daughter I would do her nails basically once a week so that I can show them on here for y'all, different trendy sets and stuff like that. This was pretty much a freestyle set, not exactly a freestyle set, but it's something that I picked out. I wanted to do a KAWS inspired set, KAWS, whatever that new trend is. It's kind of like it reminds me of Sesame Street in a lot of ways. I don't know why. It looks like Elmo, but I'm going in with my OPI Band-Aid. I'm actually running out of this. I just ordered some more of the OPI Band-Aid and No Lift Nails acid-based primer. I'll leave the links for those as well. This is my go-to prep routine. I love this combination. It has never ever steered me wrong. My clients' nails last forever. So if you're looking for a good method, that is what I recommend highly. I'm going in now with my No Lift Nails acid based primer with the brush that they provide, and I love this stuff. You want to wait till it's got like a dry chalky surface before you go in with your product, and that's when you know it is at its highest peak performance. With the acid-less, you go in while it's still damp. So that's the difference between the two, if you're wondering. I know it gets repetitive, y'all, but I always try to explain in these videos just in case I have someone new tuning in for the first time, and that way, they can pick up some new tips and tricks for themselves if they're just starting out doing nails. So I know when I started out doing nails, I was always looking for similar videos to this one to learn how to best use my product. So let me know if you are wondering anything in particular. I always get back to my subbies, or people that are my subbies. I always respond back to you all. And anyone who subscribes to me, even people that don't subscribe to me, I support. So just trying to help all y'all newbies out there, because like I said, when I started out, I was always I watched thousands of nail videos when I first started. Before I even touched a nail, I watched tons and tons and tons of videos. So I'm actually using my smaller Monomer acrylic brush. You can actually use this for polygel as well, but I'm using this because my daughter's nails are small. She has smaller nail beds like her mama, so I'm coming in with this number 10, I believe it's a number 10 or 12 aqua handle brush from Monomer. I actually got it in the membership box when I was actually subscribed to their membership box. I'm actually kind of a little upset with Monomer right now because I'm supposed to be a brand ambassador, and when I was in my account one day, I actually forgot my password and it kicked me out of my brand ambassador account, and I have yet to been able to get back into it, and I've been reaching out to Monomer asking them to help me with it, and I haven't gotten any help from them at all. So I'm not sure what that's all about, and I hate to even say anything negative about them at all because I love Monomer's products, but their customer service skills are not up to par, and it just kind of upsets me because, like I said, I'm a brand ambassador and I haven't gotten my products in months. So yeah, hopefully if anyone is interested in having me become a brand ambassador, they are good with reaching out to their brand ambassadors and, you know, have good communication skills, because without that, you know, the brand doesn't really go anywhere. So, but yeah, I mean, who am I though? I'm just a little person over here. I'm only got 1,100 subbies, so I'm like probably nobody in comparison to some of the bigger creators. So it's whatever, I guess. I've been contemplating, you know, maybe coming out with my own products, because it kind of gets a little discouraging when you've been doing this for so long and nobody really recognizes you or your work. So it can be discouraging, and that's basically why I want to start my own brand. And I'll be picking brand ambassadors who aren't that well known and that are growing their channels actively. And when I say not that well known, I don't mean like one subby. I mean like somebody like me, 1,000 or 1,100, somebody who's noticed but not noticed enough. And so I feel like a lot of times, you know, I get why brands want people with more viewers, but I feel like it's also nice to look out for the smaller people too, because that may help their channel grow and it may help your product grow. But whatever. I'm just finishing these up now. Just basically it's a fill. I'm using my Mia Secret Cover Peach, and it's a really beautiful soft nude. It looks really nice against her skin tone, and that's all I'm doing. I'm just basically filling in the backs of these nails. Got off all the lifting and just going back in with that product in the back cuticle area and making sure that we are keeping that shape nice and crisp, as this is a tapered square. I had a little fuzz thing in there, so I had to take it out. But yeah, so you just want to make sure that you're having your client's hand on a downward angle so that that product can flow freely on a downward angle. You don't want it, you know, getting all into the cuticle on the skin, you know. And I'm just trying to keep that in that nice tapered square shape, being sure to just add little beads at a time, not super big beads, because they would dry way too quickly and it would leave too much bulk on the nail. I think I might go in with another bead. Maybe on the other side from the top. Yeah. There we go. And finishing up now with the thumb. And after this, we're gonna come in and do our hand filing, our filing with the electric drill, just to kind of shape everything up, make sure it's nice and tapered around the side walls, and make sure it's nice and thin back at that cuticle wall, and come up ever so slightly and back down and out. So just that nice natural nail shape. And if you do get any on the skin, just make sure you go in with the toe of your brush and try and create that barrier between the skin and the product. It can be difficult to master, I'm not gonna lie. But once you start playing with your products and practicing a bit more, you get used to it after a little while. You just want to make sure that, like I said, that you're not touching the skin, and if you are, that you're creating a little gap between the two. And if you have to add more product, just pick up a little bit at a time so you're not overloading it and making too thick of a nail, because there's nothing worse than having too thick of a nail and having to come back in and file a whole bunch. So It's best just to try to lay your product as good as you possibly can the first time, and that way you don't have all that filing you have to do, you know? So just finishing this nail up, making sure that it is built properly, and then we will come in with our safety volcano bit and start shaping up these nails, making sure that they are nice and even, no lumps or bumps. That way when we come in with our KAWS inspired nail art, it will have a nice surface to work on. And we're gonna actually come in with our our Burano 3-in-1 base gel. So I'm using that as my base coat today. And so yeah, this is one of my favorite drill bits. This is an older drill bit that I've had for a couple years now. It still works really, really well. It is my fine or my medium grit safety volcano bit, and I love to use this bit just to get that back cuticle area nice and flush and to debulk the nail, whatever I need to do on the surface. This bit is perfect for that. And it doesn't hurt your client, whereas one of these next ones that I'm using is very, very sharp, and you have to be extremely careful while using it, because you can not only cut your client, but you can cut yourself as well and not even realize it until it starts bleeding or it starts hurting. So just keep that in mind when you're using the sharper nail bits, the ones that clearly have no safety edge. So you can usually tell that because the top part, see where the top part of mine is like rounded? That's how you know it's more of a safety bit. And then the one that I'm going to be using in a second, you could tell that it's not safety because it's completely flat at the head with those sharp edges. And that one is my medium grit. I believe it's a large barrel. It's my gold carbide medium grit drill bit, and it's used, you know, to debulk the surface to see this one. So you have to be extremely careful with these bits. They're extremely sharp. Now apparently I didn't realize I had nipped my daughter, but apparently I caught her somewhere, but I didn't see it. So it was crazy. It's like you don't even realize that you can nip them by accident and not even feel it. I actually ended up gouging into my own finger with this. I think I do it right there. Yeah, see the skin right there? I just nipped myself. See how easy that was? You have to be super careful, because like I said, it didn't start bleeding or anything, but it did start to like burn a little bit. And it's crazy because I went to look at it and it was like a couple layers of skin that I had actually gouged into. So yeah, just be super careful, y'all. Let me know what you think of these nails in the comments below. I had so much fun creating these. I know it's a longer video, y'all, but trust me, it's worth watching. I really enjoyed keeping in all these steps for you guys. I wanted to show you how I prep the nails, how I prepare them for right before nail art. So if you have any questions or comments, concerns, anything at all, just feel free to comment below. I will leave all the links to any of the products that I used below in the description index. If you see anything or there's something in particular that you're looking to see reviewed or anything like that, let me know in the comments and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. And yeah, other than that, I really hope that you enjoyed the nail art here. Again, I did KAWS inspired nail art. That's what I seen that I liked online, and my daughter agreed. So we found a particular set that she liked and we just changed the colors around. So yeah, she wanted to do red, like a lighter red, and then the white and black. So I hope you all like, and I am getting ready to get out of here. I'm going to leave you all here. I'm not going to keep talking. So I really hope that you all enjoy the rest of the video. And I will see you in my next one, Boutique Babies. I love y'all so much. Bye for now.